First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
And hello, everyone. Yes, indeed, this is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thanks for joining us today wherever you're watching. We do appreciate it. And of course, we are live here every weekday at 1 p.m. Pacific. We'll update that because I just gave you a preview of what's going to be happening. But nonetheless, we do get to cover a lot of topics here on this show. So thanks for being a part of it. We're live here from the Fox 12 Oregon digital news desk in the news studios. And today we are talking about what you see right there, the Vancouver Arts and Music Festival. Yes, and this is an inaugural festival, so just starting off this year right there in Vancouver, Washington. We're going to discuss all of that right now with our two special guests, two very important parts of this festival. We have Dr. Igor Shakman, who is the CEO of the Vancouver Symphony Orchestra and the City of Vancouver Cultural Services Manager. I want to make sure I got these titles right, so that's why I've got them written out. We've got Stacey Donovan with us, both of them joining us right now from a very immaculate boardroom, wherever that is. So Dr. and Stacey, thank you very much for being here. You know, I don't know who wants to go first, but I think to start off, you know, this is an inaugural festival. That's a big deal. I wondered if maybe you could walk us through, you know, what is it that was kind of the impetus to start this festival?
Oh, I can start. Well, you know, first of all, thank you so much for inviting us, and thank you for giving us this incredible opportunity to talk about this exciting event. So the timing for the festival is actually perfect right now. This is a great opportunity to put art in this area front and central, and to showcase what an incredible community this is. And you know, I have been in my job for about 12 years now, and I can say that in the past 2 or 3 years have been absolutely incredible. My office is in downtown Vancouver, and so I can see the growth that is happening and expansion, and is just astounding. And of course, the Vancouver waterfront is just incredible, with all the new restaurants and coffee shops and bars and hotels. So this area really became a destination in the past year or so, and it's been just so inspiring and incredible. Stacey?
Yeah, so Greg, Igor approached me last fall and asked if the city might be interested in partnering with him on a multi-day art and music festival. And the timing was perfect because the Cultural Arts and Heritage Commission had that as one of their goals, was to create a multi-day festival. So we decided to come together. We'd worked together in the past. We both had the equal goals. We both had
it looks like maybe we have a little bit of freezing that was happening there, so sorry about that. Yeah, you're sounding good, though. You're coming through fine over here.
Okay, excellent. We really wanted to support the community and create an event that was free and open to the public, make it as accessible as possible to the public, and really highlight what we have right here in Vancouver. We have incredible artists, musicians, and the goal also was to demystify art, introduce as many people as possible to all the different forms of art that we have out there. And so we're really excited about what we were able to come together in just the past 4 to 5 months, what we've been able to put together for this 3-day art and music festival.
Actually, and art in Vancouver, and it's always been pretty strong, pretty vibrant. You know, that downtown even has designated art district with incredible galleries and theaters and museums and other attractions. And our orchestra is actually celebrating 45th anniversary of this upcoming season. So, and the orchestra has been growing artistically and expanding its programming. And we also have a vibrant educational program. So this is just a perfect combination, the synergy of what's happening in Vancouver and the growth that our orchestra is experiencing. And we Please go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just going to say, because I want to talk about the symphony as well, but I was going to ask, going back to the festival itself, you mentioned perfect timing that both of you coming together right when you were wanting to do this anyway. And let's talk about really quick just the setting of it. Downtown Vancouver, and just what kind of a lot of changes have really gone on in downtown Vancouver, I would say, over the last several years, and to make it such a good place to facilitate something like this. Can you talk to us about some of those changes and what makes this an ideal location?
Sure, we certainly have seen a lot of growth in the waterfront development. For this festival, our focus is around the Esther Short Park area and in the downtown area. It starts on August 4th, and we are in partnership with the Downtown Association First Friday Art Walk. So all of the galleries in the downtown will be open. We have an opera on tap in the downtown area. We'll be placing a community stage on 7th Street in downtown, and we have over 20 artists that will be performing on that community stage. There's a community stage in Esther Short Park where we'll host all kinds of dance groups. The Washington State Poet Laureate will be helping us kick it off at noon on Friday. We're really excited to have her as a part of this. All kinds of interactive art. The Columbia Arts Network has helped us coordinate over 110 artists who are involved in this festival. And the Vancouver Farmers Market is going on as well, and they have over 120 artisans in that. A lot of interactive art, including Evergreen High School youth artists. This is their first time ever participating in a festival. And so they're learning everything there is to know about how to participate in the festival, from applying to become an artist to how to interact with the general public with their art. It's a really exciting time, and we'll be connecting them with professional artists to get some mentoring throughout. So we're really excited about all the different types of family activities that will be in the park.
And in addition to that, in addition to all these incredible artists in our area, we also able to attract some of the most spectacular artists in the country right now. So, for example, a concert at the Esther Short Park at 7 p.m. on Friday will feature two-time the Grammy Award winning string trio, Time for Three, performing with the Vancouver Symphony Orchestra and conducting by Maestro Rotons. Saturday concert starts at 7 o'clock and will feature our award-winning Maestro Schwartz and also a spectacular violin virtuosa Anne Akika Myers. Anne Akika Myers will play Barber violin concerto, which is an incredible piece. And the concert would also feature Gershwin, American in Paris, and other audience favorites. And then Sunday concert will feature also Master Schwartz and piano virtuosa Orly Shaham. Orly will be performing Rachmaninoff variation on a Paganini's themes. Also on the program, Copland, a beautiful piece, Appalachian Spring, for the entire orchestra, and the whole festival is going to end with the Dvorak's monumental Symphony Number 9 from the New World, and all these incredible artists, free charge performance in downtown Vancouver, and it's open and free to public.
I think that's a really important thing to emphasize on this too. It's completely free. So this is open for anybody to come there. You've got 3 days of events going on, which is, I'm sure, a tremendous amount of work to put into to make that happen, especially, like I said, for an inaugural festival. I mean, that's kind of building from the ground up. I'm sure you have some kind of template to go off of other events that you've done, but still, that's a brand new event to really get off. So for people, say for someone who's going to come into Vancouver, go to the park, go to one of the events, like what kind of expectation should they have showing up to this? What are some things to see when they get there?
There are a lot of interactive activities. We've got murals that you can help paint, origami murals that you can put together. You can learn how to do pottery. There's glass blowing. We have a knitters guild. You'll hear music, anything from Irish dancers to Aztec dancers to alt rock, conch, folk, um, Native American flute. It's very, very diverse lineup. I think it's a great opportunity to just really engage with the different artists. A lot of family activities. We'll have food vendors in the park. You can go to Vancouver, USA, or Vancouver Arts and Music Festival.com to learn more and see the whole schedule of events. There's all the parking information you might need. We're really encouraging alternative modes of transportation. We'll have a bike corral. If people want to ride their bikes and leave their bikes, they'll be guarded and they can enjoy the festival. And I know C-Tran runs from Portland to straight to Vancouver, so it shouldn't be too hard to get here, I hope.
Yeah, a lot of options, and I know there's food as well that's going to be a part of this. Lots of different
Right.
things for people to interact with, and you mentioned just the amount of diversity that you have for the different artists that are going to be there. So I think that's pretty incredible. I can't remember how many it was. I know it says on your website, but it's a lot of artists participating in this.
Yes. Yeah, we have over 30 artists performing on the community stages. That doesn't count the symphony that's performing. And that's anywhere from dance to spoken word, written word, and just music. It's really an incredible lineup. But we also will have an animal petting zoo. So anyone who's interested in touching an instrument that they've never touched before or learning how to play a trumpet or trombone, we'll have that there all weekend long. So it's a great opportunity just to see and hold an instrument. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's an instrument petting.
Instrument petting zoo. What did I say? Okay, not animal petting zoo. Is it instrument petting zoo?
Okay, gotcha.
I often need to, this festival initially became possible by the incredibly generous grant from Murdoch Trust. And also, I want to thank all of our incredible supporters and donors, both individuals and corporate, and of course, City Hall. City of Vancouver has been fantastic to work with. It's really an honor to be a part of this team that is co-presenting this festival.
Well, it's a great time of year that you're putting it on. Obviously, we're going to have some nice weather. You're down there next to the waterfront, and then you've got the parks and downtown. So a lot of interesting things going on with it. And congratulations for getting this off the ground. An inaugural festival. Certainly one that I'm expecting you're going to want to be doing more years after this, but a lot happening in this, so lots of things for people to check out. Any final thing you want to let people know about for as far as what to expect or where they can go to find out more information?
Sure, you can go to VancouverUSAArtsandmusic.com to check out everything. We also have an Instagram page. You can follow us. We're doing regular updates on what's happening and all throughout the downtown area. Again, it's also First Friday Art Walk, and the Vancouver's Farmers Market is also going on that weekend, so it's a lot to do.
That's a lot to check out. So you could spend plenty of time finding some things to do then during all of this. Well, Stacy and Dr. Igor, thank you very much for joining me here today too. Appreciate you being here on the show to talk about this. Congratulations, and we'll let people know about this festival that's going on. So you can go right up there, like you said, lots of different ways to get there. Drive or mass transit, however it is, and to enjoy that. Thanks for being here and being part of Fox 12 Now.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And to everybody who's tuning in, again, thanks for joining us here for this show as well. So check out more information about the Vancouver Arts and Music Festival and everything that they've got going on. A lot of things happening, so check that out on the website. And thanks for being a part of here. So we have lots of coverage that happens on this show. If you want breaking news happening around now, we will bring that to you. Something we are going to be talking about here in just a little bit on this platform, wherever you're watching. You could be watching on YouTube or Facebook or our apps or website. We're on all of those, so all good places to check us out. But we'll be back here in just a little bit to talk a little bit more about some cougar sightings that have been going on. And in case you didn't hear, there was actually a cougar attack up near in Washington. And we're going to discuss that. I believe it was near the Olympics. And we're going to discuss that about what happened and maybe what you can do to make sure that you are safe if you do encounter a cougar. Like, how do you interact with that? We're going to discuss that part coming up. So make sure whatever platform you're on, just stick around. We'll be back probably around 1:30 p.m. or so. So 15 minutes or so, we'll be back on here. And you can join us then. In the meantime, I'm Greg Nibbler, and this is Fox 12 Now.
Awesome.